The Xbox 360 was launched on November 22nd, 2005 and has sold over 84 million units to date, making it one of the most successful gaming systems of all time. Now, it's had thousands of games developed for it since launch, and today I want to take a look at some of the rarest and most valuable games for this system. And for everyone who's been wondering about these prices, where they're coming from, they are from videogamepricechart.com, where they take the average sold price of games, average them together to come up with a proper value of that game. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into this list with number 10, which is Crash of the Titans. This was a 2007 game that was released, and it was a platformer and was originally developed for the PlayStation 2, but due to the shortage of launch titles for the Xbox 360, it was ported to the system. The game has a relatively short print run on the 360, which is why it demands a high price. A complete copy of this game can run you as much as $30 to $35. Next up at number 9 is NCAA Football 2014, and you may be wondering how a sports game made its way onto this list. Well, NCAA Football 14 was the last NCAA football game to be produced in the series. EA has since stopped making college sports games, and it was starting to become an issue for them because they were making so much money off of it, and the student athletes who in turn could not profit from the game under NCAA rules. Because it is the last one of its kind, this game still fetches over $40 to $45 for a complete copy and is becoming sought after by collectors and making it harder to come by in the wild. At number 8, we have Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. Now, this game was released in 2008, and yet it still holds its value, selling regularly between $40 and $50 for a complete copy. The reasoning behind the value of this game is that it's the last game ever released by Sierra Entertainment, making it a collector's dream. It's a very popular company that was around for a long time, and this being the last game that they ever produced makes it collectible for collectors. The game itself is pretty fun on top of that, putting it in a solid spot at number 8 on our list. Coming in at number 7 is Marvel Ultimate Alliance Gold Edition, and this particular edition of Marvel Ultimate Alliance is about 7 years old and a version that can be purchased for around $50 complete. The reason behind its high price is it's the only way to get in-game DLC characters. After this particular edition of the game was released, these characters were erased from the online Xbox Live marketplace due to licensing issues between Marvel and other issues. Because of that, this is the only way to get these characters to have them on a physical disc, making this disc hard to find and sought after by Marvel fans and game collectors alike. Next, we have Record of Agarest War, the limited edition. Now, this game is a hypersexual RPG that is filled with big-breasted women wearing next to nothing, making it every gamer's dream. On top of that, there was a limited collector's edition which came with an additional artwork, a soundtrack, and a 3D mouse pad that had every gamer excited with the boobs it came with. A complete copy of the limited edition can run you over $80 to $85. At number 5 is Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition. Now, this bundle came with a pair of night vision goggles that offer a full functionality along with a creative plastic mannequin that comes with to display them on. The game is available in a hard case made of steel and is accompanied by an original art book, and I believe that due to the popularity of the Call of Duty franchise, this is why this game is so collectible. The game has blown up since, and it's had many sequels, and it's one of the biggest games of all time franchise-wise, and people want to get their hands on a collector's edition, and this one is slowly going up in price. You can get a new version of this complete for around $95. At number 4 is Tales of Vesperia Special Edition. Now, the Tales is a completely awesome game. It's an RPG, very popular. It dates back to even the PlayStation 1. These games have been coming out for quite some time, and it has a massive cult following. It has lots of people looking for these games. They're still making these games today, but this is one that's particularly collectible because of the special edition. Came with some awesome artworks, came with some cool stuff that came along with it, and a steel case, of course, like most collector's editions do nowadays. This one will run you about $90 to $95 as well if you're looking to pick up a complete copy. Coming in at number 3 on our list is BioShock Infinite Ultimate Songbird Edition. Now, BioShock was a breakout game on the system and really made the Xbox 360 stand out. They were among the very best games on the system, and Infinite was no exception. These games have a massive following, and this collector's edition came with all sorts of awesome stuff, making it sought after by its fans and game collectors alike. This version will cost you about $100 to $125 to get a complete in-box. Coming in at our runner-up spot is the Bayonetta Climax Edition Collector's Edition. This is full of awesomeness. This is chock full of goodies. It, of course, has the standard metal case, art book, soundtrack, but the versions that were released in New Zealand and Australia are the ones that are incredibly rare and hard to come across and demand high prices. That is because they come with a prop gun from the game, and it comes with other goodies that are not included in other versions in the North American or PAL versions. Those versions of the game can run over $150 to find one complete. And finally, our number one most awesome, valuable game on the Xbox 360 is the Fallout 3 Survivor Edition. Now, with the recent release of Fallout 4, these collector's edition of this game saw a sharp rise in price. The Pip-Boy alarm clock and other extras make this a very sought after by fans of the franchise and other gamers alike. A complete version of the collector's edition can go as high as $300. These are selling for that high right now on eBay. I've actually looked. They're sold listings. They're not asking you for it. They are selling for that. Insane. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it if you guys could smash that like button and share this video around. Also, make sure you guys check out some of my previous Rare Games videos. We take a look at some of the older systems. We talk about the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 1, the N64, NES. All of those retro systems have these videos made for them, even the Game Boy and Game Gear, if you guys are into that. So make sure you guys check that out. Check the playlist out for all of those. But till next time, guys, remember it's always KMac time somewhere. Till then, take it easy and peace out.